Gorilla Tag has tons of hidden secrets in their game. Kind of like, are they leaking and is Gorilla Tag 2 coming out? And even like, how did Doug the Bug even get here? But today, I'm going to be going through all of those secrets. So make sure you subscribe to this channel early and let's get on to the first one. Going from a real Gorilla Tag ghost that can fly to a mysterious big wall in front of city, here is 7 untold secrets about Gorilla Tag. Anywhere from the casual to competitive to even the minigames players, you won't know any of these. And if you end up knowing any of these, you might just be a Gorilla Tag staff. From simple stuff like why did the balloon turn around, to some difficult stuff like how did Doug the Bug actually get here? Why doesn't he just fly away? And today, that's what I'm going to be trying to answer inside of this video. And one of the craziest secrets is you not subscribing. And no one else tells you this, so please consider hitting the subscribe button so you can claim your OG ticket. You're going to want to be there before we hit 400k. So let's get started with our first one. Now, the first thing we were never told about is, well, this right here. And right here. This right here is called the secret tunnel. Or at least it used to be called that. You see, earlier days in the game, which I'll show you guys later, if you walked in the forest, went over to the beach map, you would be met with just a wall. No beach map, no nothing. And this is what this looks like. It was just a wall with like a door-looking shape. What? And absolutely no one knows why it was there, and it's been there since the beginning of the game. If you didn't play the game in the beginning, you probably don't know about this. Does anybody know about the secret door?
No.
Like the old secret tunnel. Secret door? Has it always been open?
It's been open for a year now.
Has this always been open? Has this always been here? Yeah. As you can see, it's 50-50 whether people know it or they don't know it. Now, Gorilla Tag never told us why it was there or why it even opened, but the community turned it into the secret door, and then they finally opened it. Now, to this day, there's still a mystery of why there was a door there. Besides that, it's pretty untold, and here's an example of me playing older updates with the door in it. This right here is the slide beta. This is in January of 2022. They still do have the double walls and a bunch of stuff, but the only thing different is this slides, and it's, well, the winter update. Whee! They have a snowman and tons of stuff. The crazy part is, I can't even pick up the snow on the ground. As you can see, we still do have the secret door. I'm pretty sure this was a bug and it didn't mean to be a door, but everybody, I guess, made it a door. Okay, now we're in one of Gorilla Tag's best updates. That is the Halloween update. Wait, there's 3 people online? How is that possible? They have the Lucy, same year slide beta, and you will notice that there's actually a crack under the thing. And if you go to look under there, this is the oldest update I have. It doesn't even have Hunt. Or they meant to do it, but yeah, here's it in the 2021 Christmas update. As you can see, before it opened up, it was around for way too long. Now let's get on to number 2. Which is, well, the story of Lucy. Now, if you don't know who Lucy is, basically, it's a Gorilla Tag ghost that comes around every Halloween. What she does is she chases you and gets faster and faster until she picks you up. Why are you getting so fast? No! Then you just, like, die. Okay, I'm kidding. She just, like, drops you. Now, if you still don't understand why this is a secret, let's take it all the way back to Halloween of 2022. Now, in this update, Lucy had a spawn point in every single map inside the game. The scary part isn't why is Lucy here or what Lucy does, it's of how did Lucy actually die. Only hints we get is RIP Lucy and this skeleton coming out of the ground. And Gorilla Tag never tells us either. Now, there's been tons of videos online trying to guess what happened and making up stories, but so far, we've never got a real answer from Gorilla Tag telling why or how Lucy is here. Now, a lot of people can say that Lucy came from the science experiment right here, but this came here 2 years after Lucy. Plus, there's a different one that spawns right here, and it's even got its own place to stay. Ah! Oh, I thought that was like an actual like ghost or something. What the heck? And I would say so far, this is one of Gorilla Tag's most untalked about and untold secrets. Kind of like Hoverboard from Minecraft, no one can figure out and no one knows why it's there. What the heck is happening?
Who wants to be in a YouTube video?
How are you in the ground? Like in the Halloween update, do you know how Lucy got here?
Yeah.
How did Lucy... Where are you going? So it's safe to say that no one else knows either, except Lucy themselves. Hey, how did you get here? How did you become a ghost? Okay, if I look away, will you kill me? Ah! Being said, I think it's time to get on to number 3. Wait, I have 5 fingers. Now, this is something that people have actually figured out in the Gorilla Tag community. And this secret is no longer a secret. What? Taking your way in the city and finding the info booth. Inside here, there's a pretty big secret. Actually, you can't even see it. And it has been here since the start of the game. Go here, and... It's gone. No way. Is it behind here? This is for the first time since it came out that it has not been here. Way and looking right under the sign, it would say peace in caves. But a lot of players seem to figure out that it said place in caves. And this would make sense because in every single lobby inside of the game, you will notice that there's a leaderboard somewhere. But for the caves map, it was right at the entrance. You go down and you would see it straight to your left. Actually, let me show you. Down here, and then we turn left. Never mind, wrong caves. Going down here and turning to your left. Right about here, where to go? I'm assuming since this got switched over here, the sign and the text no longer exist. What? And as I said again, this city revamp is the first update. This wasn't here. And it's still stuff that players don't know about. And this is something that Gorilla Tag has never told us. And we kind of had to figure out all by ourselves. But now I think it's time to get on to number 4. Wait, why am I naked? Which is the darkest, the scariest, one of the weirdest things inside of Gorilla Tag. That scary dark thing is Doug the Bug. Also Matt the Bat and all of them. But something Gorilla Tag has never told us is how Doug the Bug actually got here. One day, you just walk out into Gorilla Tag's forest and randomly see a bug flying around. Then without knowing, you try to touch it and you can just pick it up.
And then you can just eat the bug.
And it is really cool when it's a pixelated gorilla game. The thing is, how does Doug the Bug survive? What does he eat? And, what does he do?
Bruh.
And the main question is, how did he get here? Now, you just assume he spawned here or flew into the map, but here's the thing. If you go outside of the Gorilla Tag map and look literally anywhere, there's only Gorilla Tag and its maps. So does this mean there could be other living places and, like, societies inside of Gorilla Tag? Gorilla Tag never told us this. They also never told us the name of the bug or anything. The community came together and named the bug. It gets even weirder than that with Doug the Bug. Now, someone like Mark the Shark makes sense. There's a giant ocean and it spreads so far. So he probably just found his way here and somehow got lost in the caves. But however, what doesn't make sense, it's Matt the Bat. And how does Matt the Bat also live and survive? We could drink the water down here, but he doesn't have anything to eat. Again, it is a game, but also, again, how did he get here? The Gorilla Tag never tells us the backstory of the animals or why they exist. But the weirder part is, if we're gorillas, then why can't they talk, walk, and run around? On Valentine's, there was a green one that actually went with Doug the Bug. Along with that came all of the Doug the Bug babies. So it's really weird, and why are you guys looking at me? So it's a really strange thing and a secret that no one knows about. Number 5 is a beta blocker. This is something that only the people that played the beta could actually see in game. But somehow I got my hands on it. Lemming, please don't ban me. Now, walking in the city right now, you just look over and you walk straight in. But with the beta blocker, yeah. This crazy, almost scary looking thing pops up. Oh, and you get stuck. Yeah, okay. It blocks this way and it blocks this way until you press this 10 times. Thanks so much for helping with tests before. This is the live version, so everyone you do here is now permanent. Basically, I'm assuming they gave them tons of shiny rocks. They could buy anything they want, and basically, when they clicked everything right here and got on, everything they did in that beta went away. If you want to continue, please press I read it all 10 times. And note that now if you're trying to attempt purchase currency, you will be spending your real money. No, this was only a select few people. Not a lot of people got this, and if they did, they played in the early days. But this has never came back since. So I'm gonna go ahead and press this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. It's gone forever. So now I walked in the forest, and we're gonna go backwards all the way over here. And there's nothing. We can just walk in and play the game as normal. Now, I'm assuming Gorilla Tag did talk about this way back when the game was not popular and there was barely anybody playing. This isn't really a secret or something untold. This is just something that not a lot of people know about. So I guess it's just more like a regular secret. Well, that's pretty much it for number 5. If anybody in the comments or anybody that knows got to experience the temp blocker, please tell me. Now, number 6 is something that only happened one day inside of Gorilla Tag. Besides that, you would have to look at it online or see it somewhere else. And that is the weird, creepy mask cosmetic that was shown in the April Fool's update. Basically, around 2 years ago, if you're watching in 2024, on April 1st, they decided to release an update that not only changed the time of day, but everyone inside the game was wearing a human mask. Most of the people were calling it human tag or gorilla human mask tag. But besides that, it's self-explanatory. It's April Fool's, everybody knows, and they're just pranking us. But that also means that humans exist. Well, this is kind of the opposite of untold of why they did it. It's more of untold why they didn't bring it back. Now, the human mask has not been out since that April Fool's update 2 years ago. This is also one of those things that's like only a little bit of players know. This April Fool's, you could ride Doug the Bug and go really small, and basically you're just riding around everywhere. One before that, every time you change your name, you change to different sizes, whether it be really small or giant, as big as the game. And this made sense because it was like a prank, I guess, and the game was changing. But the one time they used something that didn't change the game or any of its functions, all you had was a creepy mask, and it has not been back since. By that, I mean like cosmetics that are on your face, on your body, or literally anywhere inside the game that you can't get off. It would be pretty cool and pretty strange, but they have not done it yet. Now, for the last untold secret, which is kind of strange to me, this is one of the strangest things in the game, and it would be the lights. I'll be like, Cup, how are the lights the strangest thing? Well, you tell me, how are the lights running without any electricity? If you go on top right here, you will see there's no solar panels and no nothing. Maybe this is an antenna. Right now, we are in the middle of the woods, and if it was nighttime, all of the lights right here would be on. Now, if you go over here, you will notice that city makes sense. Everything is glowing. I mean, there's just tons of construction everywhere. You can actually see the power lines right here, and it runs all the way through the city. This one isn't on, but yet there's still light almost everywhere. And there's an entire fuse box ready to power this entire thing. And what even powers the computers? The computer can be written off as like a drawing board, and basically you're scribbling on it instead of actually typing. Because, I mean, this changes and, like, there's no computer by it. But tons of stuff doesn't make sense, and there's secrets hidden behind Gorilla Tag that they have not told us. Stuff like the speaker, these entire light posts, and even the lamps on the tree. And it looks like it's legit connected to absolutely nothing inside the game, which is really strange. But besides that, I think that's enough leaking secrets of Gorilla Tag, and it's going to be the end of the video. And if you did enjoy, please make sure to subscribe and tell me down below if you want to see more of these videos. And as always, for your mission, if you made it this far, comment down sunglasses and your favorite type. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So I'll see you guys next video. Gorilla Tag has tons of secrets. With the game being out 2+ years, it's no secret that you would have to play from the beginning to know all of these secrets. All of this Gorilla Tag game starting out with 1 player and amounting to so many more, I'm going to be going over 10 secrets that only 1% of players know. And as I keep going, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier, so you're going to want to stick around. Going from city all the way to competitive, you notice that there's a bomb right here. Wait, a bomb? It starts with some crazy stuff, from cosmetics to secret maps, or even old versions of the game that don't exist. One secret that isn't in Gorilla Tag is the subscribe button. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed, and if you would please hit it, you won't turn out like these people right here. Please hit the subscribe button, and let's get on to number one of Gorilla Tag's most unsolved mysteries. If we go all the way into city, right inside this info booth has been one of the most unsolved mysteries in Gorilla Tag. And it's super crazy how no one has figured this out ever. Going in here, you'll see that there's not only 1 board, but 2. This just tells you a bunch of random stuff that you don't need. Actually, but this board right here, going right behind it, you actually see it says peace in caves. Or that's just what everybody else thinks it says. This is one of the craziest things that Gorilla Tag has ever had. In my opinion, this is one of Gorilla Tag's most unsolved mysteries ever. And it gets even weirder than that. If you head into caves, whoa, what? What is down here? The caves. OG caves. They're so creepy. Okay, I don't know what they mean by peace in caves, but if you walk around this entire map, you will find absolutely nothing related to it. So creepy still. I don't know what they mean by peace in caves. It could be some creepy ghost thing. I'm getting out of here. To this day, it's still unsolved. And what makes it even crazier, you would have to play in 2022 before Gorilla Tag's first ever flashback existed. That brings us on to our second one, the slide beta. This was Gorilla Tag's first and only ever forced beta. And so many people posted about this when it actually happened. I'll show you in a minute. The slide beta was one of the craziest things that ever happened. And this was one of the main testing features that was later added into this map, and it's still used to this day. Side by side, you can see me sliding and me in the slide beta. And now we're in the slide beta. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Oh, let the fly. Oh my goodness. Add this snowman. Can't pick up snowballs off the ground, but you do have a bunch of slides to play with. And I think it was really crazy because it added 3 brand new slides. Oh my goodness. Here, there was no shop at all. Oh, at the time, this was ahead of everything in Gorilla Tag. I'm stuck. Help! As you can see, it was the first thing ever done to the force map. Now, I actually did play the slide beta, and if you did as well, please tell me down below. Speaking of more, that brings us to number 3. Now, before City had a rocket ship and even lighting, to this corner, you would see a blank space. And this is known as the competitive course. And if you played back then, you would know that you didn't have to unlock this to play competitive. You could simply run to Stump. You could just jump on the computer, go all the way down to queue, and just switch it to competitive. The system was extremely broken. That was new could come over and just play on competitive, which really isn't different from now. This is competitive. As you can see, it's pretty much the same. Now, this competitive came out in the spring update of 2022. Now, in the Christmas one, well, again, you will see that there's not even a third game mode. Way into here, you will notice that it's all Christmas themed. But there's one thing wrong. Back here, there's nothing right here. No hints of anything. You'll see that mountains isn't even here. The second floor is still being closed and full of stuff. Only a certain amount of people played before this ever was here. Now, bring us all the way around to number 4. Entire mountains revamp, map coming out, and the leagues. Back when there was only a couple maps, the canyons, forest, caves, and city, they were releasing a brand new map. And this map was revamped almost twice. Now, a lot of the players went around when they released the leaks of this map. And one of the crazier things is that Paintball wasn't even out. This ramp right here was never here, and this area right here never existed. I'm gonna play a clip of me playing the old ice map, and yeah, you'll see that. Flashback, Halloween update. Gorilla Tech's Halloween update. This is the first one to ever have Lucy and a flashback. And here it is, the old mountains. This is kind of weird looking. As you can see, there's not a big opening here, and it's just this little slide on here. There's skulls and a bunch of other stuff. As you can see, it's not a lot different down here. It's almost the exact same. But right here, there's no hole you can climb through, or even a ramp right here that just goes out there. There's nothing around here. There's just a couple trees and snow. Oh yeah, you still can't pick up snowballs. Because you would have to play way before the launch update to even experience the old mountains. It's pretty crazy how everything has changed, and that's really it about this map. To get on to number 5, which is my personal favorite. Of it in 2022, the bees attack and servers getting shut down. Back then, there was a thing known as the bees. These bees would go around a wasp, and they would basically shut down entire servers. Absolutely lagging the games and shutting everything down that you could do. You couldn't move, lag guns, kick guns, and everything. Some even resulting in people getting banned. Personally, I really enjoyed this, and I thought it brought a lot of excitement to the game. There's tons of anti-cheats and everything now, but it doesn't really work. Well, it started around the fall update, or a little bit before. It came around, broke the game, and then left. It made the game more exciting and a lot more scary. Okay, I'm gonna go into the scariest ghost codes and see how it works. Gorilla Tag Ghost. Oh no, don't point at my name. No. As you can see, there's nothing really to it, and the only scary things in the game now are children and British people. Number 6. Walking in the city, there's never been really anything wrong with it or anything that's changed. Gorilla Tech's really good at hiding secrets, but players are really good at showing them. Looking in files, I found a couple stuff. Let me just walk into city again. And if you go, where's it at? Now, what I'm trying to show you is the beta blocker. Now, this thing, as you can see, has 3 different modes instead of 4. Going back into city, finally, you will see that there's this weird, kind of creepy blocker. Wait, it like shuts you in here, too. It says, thanks so much for helping with the beta test. This is the live version, so everything you do here is now permanent. As you can see, this is pretty weird, and it's kind of creepy-ish. So right here, you will notice in a lot of fan games, or even ripoffs, they use this in the beginning. A block shot a stump in city, but you have to hit this 10 times. 1. And now as you see, it just goes away. And no matter where I walk, it's just gonna stay the same and not be there. This is one of the cooler things because only people on beta testing or even the alpha could see something like that. The OG Gorilla Tag. They used to use robots, and they probably would have called it Robot Tag. They didn't have this hallway or city, caves. They only had the glorious forest, but it looked a lot different. This is OG Gorilla Tag, and this is the one that doesn't have robots. See, there's not even a hat room that you can buy cosmetics in. Now, the color system is the exact same as it's always been. And hopping into a lobby, you see 2 noticeable things. This right here, which looks really weird. And I think the weirder thing is the textures. The trees don't even look like rendering in. Back then, if you hit the slide, you will notice that it's the same exact noise. Also, the slide really doesn't slide. Now, climbing all the way to the tallest tree. See if I can still do it. Come on. Oh. No. But as you can see, everywhere I go, there's 0 wind barrier, and I can almost get out the map if I was skilled enough. The Gorilla Tag came to App Lab first before the store. And that was just OG Gorilla Tag. There's like nothing else to it. Number 8 is this secret door. If you go all the way to the beach map, this used to be a secret door, and there was just a wall there. This actually existed, and the secret door didn't exist either. You see, there was a crack in the wall, and everyone said that it was going to be a secret door. On the topic of OG Gorilla Tag, here is just a look at the Christmas update. But the real thing we're here for is this secret tunnel. As you can see, here's the secret tunnel right here, and it hasn't lifted up at all. So it obviously was meant to be like this, and if they didn't want it, why would they add it in? But fast forwarding all the way to 2022, as you can see, there is a little crack inside of here, which is kind of crazy. Nothing under it, and yeah. If you go behind it, there's stuff, but I can't do that because I have no mods. This is the update that brought Lucy and tons of other stuff. And that's the only thing that happened with the secret door. So back to future Cub. Everyone looked forward to seeing the door open, and that's really it. Coming over here, this was also like a secret door. Well, it was like a U shape with an X, and that was really it. Kind of like number 9, secret box maps. Out of nowhere, Gorilla Tag decided to add these secret box maps. It was in Christmas of 2023. You go down the caves and you see this little box. You can actually jump in it. And just like this map right here, it just turned you tiny, and that was really it. There was no lore, even reason that they added this to the game. They just added it because I guess they could add it. And a lot of players missed this because they only added it around Christmas and only in the caves. So this means it could return in the Christmas time. No, it would be really, really cool to see it again because not a lot of players got to see it because, well, it was one season. Did decide to return it, it would be really cool because it would be something to look forward towards in Christmas time. It's crazy that a lot of people miss this because Christmas is the most played time. The entire small box was right here, and it was really cool to see in each Christmas update. Now I do add this last one because it was really crucial part of Gorilla Tag. The last the leaves. They're no longer around, but was one of the most trending things in Gorilla Tag. You see, someone would pick a spot, and you had to sit on that spot and do challenges until you got out. And whoever got out last was the winner. I only add stuff like this because it's crucial to the Gorilla Tag lore, and there's really almost nothing else to it. But by far, the two most iconic ones were last to leave, making any TikTok, ghosts, or last to leave. That is 10 things that only 1% of players knew. Tell me how many of these that you guys knew down below, and if you did make it this far, comment on the 1% that made it to the end. If there's anything I missed or got incorrect in this video, please tell me down below. But I think that's enough lore today, so goodbye!
Open! Open! One, two, three. As you guys might know, there's only one secret room in Gorilla Tag, and that's not even this one right here. It's the one in caves. To the secret room. To the secret. Who is that? Oh well. To the secret room. To the secret room. It is right here. Only available by, no, this is not a mod. This is actually in the game files. It is visually in the game files, and that's why I accessed it. It's the game files. But it's in a thing that you use to it's basically not illegal. Like this, you see that it shrinks super, super tiny. And you'll be able to see me right in this little crate. Now, this is one of the small maps I don't think was in the game, but it was in the little bit of the Explorer thing. And yeah, here's what it looks like. You're just super tiny. But this isn't really the one I want to talk about. It's about a different secret map that there was that no one else is talking about because it's not really a secret map because it's pretty goofy. Look at this map. Imagine if this was in the game. Fully. Now, Gorilla Tag is not that good with, hinting at things or showing things, and that's what I think they need to do. The cloud map. Now, you're probably like, wait, what? There's no secret map up there. Are you sure? Let's see. Let's go right about. And boom! Alright. Now that we're near the cloud map, there is this up top the cloud map, which is just the cloud map. But there's so many people who haven't seen this. Look, imagine how cool this would be as a map in total. This would be a sick map. Look at this. You're just bouncing on air. Well, clouds, obviously. This is so cool. Whee! He's sick. Yee. What is down here? Oh. Whoa, you fall through. Yeah, what is down here? What is in here? Oh. Oh no. What? It takes me out. No. Okay, take me back. Take me back. What? What? I only bring up Tiny World and stuff like that now because, yeah, I didn't get to see it. I didn't even, check it out. But something I did also, I wanted to check out, and I don't know why they don't hint, Fortnite events, they hint at, new maps, they do in Fortnite. We go into Rocket. Let's go Rocket. Let's go Rocket. Oh, they don't have colliders. But My idea for this is like, why don't they like hint at maps and like also makes like secret maps? Like, there could be so much secret maps. Like this tiny world, I tried to go through Explorer and figure it out. Also, I don't know if this is a glitch or it just like happens. It's just weird. But yeah, there's like tons of secret maps like in Gorilla Tag. There's like the one in the things, but you can't like watch. There's nothing there. I don't like this game. It scares me. I'm actually scared. I'm kidding. Now the main reason I'm making this video is not to show up the maps and do all this with. My purpose is to talk about it and make other secret maps. Make more than just the tiny ones that are there. There's what? One map that's actually a secret map that wasn't even in the game. Why didn't they add it? Oh, Gorilla Tag has a lot of hidden secrets and hidden Easter eggs, but they don't really share that much about like new events and upcoming things. Like I think it'd be a really good idea if they talked about like made other secret maps, like this tiny globe like this. Like this globe's a perfect example. They could make more things like this and more tiny maps. Now, it's probably hard for the team to do all that, and yeah, I'm just talking about it because of the new message board. Now, the new message board said that things were leaving and stuff was changing. That means this globe will probably go bye-bye, and they will add new things. That's why I'm talking about this mainly, and yeah, we'll see what happens with the new update and everything around it. Hopefully, we get new tiny maps, new secret maps, new place to explore. That's really all I want is just things to explore, things to like mess around with. Like, imagine, you know, you get to find secret maps and hidden maps that people don't even know about. So, I like that in the new upcoming update. Also, secret maps are super cool. If you guys ever do want to make custom maps, please tell me if you guys do have secret map custom maps, like where you can find things or like a find the button. I know there's one of those. That's pretty cool. Also, I don't know what's going on here. I have a monkey bazooka. It's only shooting right here. Like, it's like, do I have to, I can't equip it. It's just chilling here. Look at that. Now, with the Gorilla Tag map being as massive as it is really, really hard to find secrets and hidden things. Like, that's what I love about it. Like, we have this massive map to run around and explore. And what is exploring if we can't, you know, find things and everything? That's mainly all I wanted to talk about right now is just, you know, secret maps and the new update and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, 7 days. Hopefully we get something new and can't wait. Now, I did explore this giant map and try to find secret maps everywhere. I can't get back to it, but on top of City, there's platforms. You can find stuff on TikTok, YouTube. It's just like the stuff on that's really, really cool. I wish that it was a map, like a graffiti, like art type map. That would be really, really cool. That would be like the best that ever is. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to like and subscribe. I can't equip it. It's just chilling here. Look at that.
Gorilla Tag's new Christmas update is kind of strange. There's stuff like glitching presents, strange elves everywhere, even this extremely small brand new pixel that no one's ever seen inside of the game before, except until now. So today, I'm gonna be busting Gorilla Tag's craziest Christmas myths. You see, I was sleeping inside of my house in clouds when some strange man left a note at my door. Turns out it was Lemming telling me to bust all of these myths in a very certain amount of time. If I didn't, then I would be banned. And not only that, uncovering some of Gorilla Tag's craziest mysteries. First myth is that you forgot to subscribe. Okay, wait, I think that's wrong. So please subscribe if you want to claim your OG ticket. Well, let's actually get on to our first myth. Can Christmas Doug the Bug actually go tiny? Now, the easiest way is to go all the way to monkey blocks, but we know that we cannot shrink any of the items in there. The block just goes all the way back there. But what about the holdables? Can these go in there? If we walk inside of here, it just change. Oh, wait, you can. I guess the cake does go tiny, but I mean, you can't throw it anywhere. Grab the balloon to see if it also would stay tiny. Okay, the string is pretty big, but what happens if I let it go and go large? Oh, where did it go? Look how tiny it is. But unfortunately, I can't really grab it. Let's try it with Doug the Bug. Okay, you're coming with me, and you're gonna disappear forever and ever. Just go over here. Hello? So that means this myth is completely busted. Unless we try another method. This right here allows everything else to go tiny. Yes, wait. He's tiny with us. He's so tiny. There he is. He's so tiny. Wait, he's about to leave. Okay, so that myth is confirmed. You can make Doug the Bug go tiny. Onto a second Christmas myth. This one's crazy. Then I hopped on my computer and asked my entire Discord what myths I should bust. And they gave me some really good answers. Number 2 says, there's an elf in the big candy cane cosmetic. Hold up, I have to see this myself. 23 hours left, and this is part of the list. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing anything. My head also doesn't fit inside of the candy cane. I use my camera to scope it out, and pretty much there's nothing inside. So I guess there's no elves inside of here, and that myth is just busted. So let's get on to myth number 3. If I play the pianos in a certain way, something will spawn. What? Okay, I've tried everything I can and nothing has worked. Okay, maybe it's this right here. I've tried everything and nothing spawned. We even tried it like this multiple times and played multiple Christmas songs. Number 4, does the buckets give you different luck if you're on Quest versus Steam? I actually tested this before, but let's get a different answer. I'm gonna open 100 of these and 100 on Quest. Please see which one gives me the coal first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I opened a little bit over 100. So let's go try it actually on the Quest. Okay, now we're on the Quest, and it looks like it's a lot darker. Oh, never mind. Okay, now just 100 of these, and we should be good. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I found nothing, which means this bin has no difference from Steam or Oculus. Wait, is there a bin over here we could try? I don't think so. Okay, well, back to Steam then. So, Quest. So on to myth number 5. For number 5, can you get the coal in 5 tries? Technically, with the answer being yes, you have to be extremely lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 100. Nothing again? On to number 6, which this myth requires you to be in monkey blocks. Basically, go into monkey blocks and launch yourself all the way to the window. Oh, they did not at all. I'm pretty sure it's this window right here. You're able to slip outside of the map. Oh, wait, what? We're gonna have to climb all the way up here, maybe? And then we're gonna have to launch ourselves over there. What? Okay, this should be high. Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna try to look while I'm big, and it doesn't look like actually still have a gap. But I guess it looks like they patched that. So this myth is busted. They just patched this, by the way, so yeah. We only have about this much time left, and we are getting through these really well. This one, we have to go all the way down to caves. So this is really decorated. I just need to figure out if the mini-map is still here. You know, the one that used to be in every single caves map every time. Over here, it doesn't seem like it's here. It looks like that. It looks exactly like that. Maybe I can just... Well, I have no clue. Maybe it will be right up here where it always is. Last year, it was right about here, and it's gone. Maybe it's one of these big presents. No, I'm just in a box. Hello? Can anybody tell me if I'm tiny? That myth is wrong. And a lot of these seem to be as well. This next one probably is correct. Actually, I have no clue. I haven't done it. Okay, if I go inside of one of the default lobbies, will I find a new player every single time? Let's try Forest first, because that's where everybody's gonna go. Is anybody new to this game? Okay, he's definitely new. Yeah, he's definitely new. You can't talk? Who fell in a well? Wait, why'd they fall in the... You're a modder, and you fell in a well?
I'm new.
In your platforms? Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Are you new to the game?
Yeah. Who?
Inside of here, there should be no new players. Is anybody new inside of here? How long have you been playing? Okay. Maybe they were right. You find new players everywhere. Let's try one more time. Hey, are you new to this game?
Kinda.
So that myth is confirmed. So let's get on to number 8. This one says, can you go into a virus lobby, which is basically the map, and is there anybody actually playing it? Everybody's over here, so there should be at least some people. Okay, let's go down this really spooky subway and try to go over here. Hello? Oh, there's a couple people. 65,000 players. Let's try some competitive, because who plays competitive? Hello? Oh, wait, I hear people. That myth is busted. There's tons of people that play in there. I mean, at least for now, give it a week and there'll probably be no one. No, 9th myth is, can you get inside of the presents? Oh, why this is a myth? I mean, maybe you can, but I don't think you can. Okay, any presents inside of here? Oh, there's a lot of them. Wait, what? It doesn't look like you can get inside of any of these. Maybe I'm wrong. None of them are glitching either. Some over here should be glitching. Oh, right here. Maybe, what's inside of it? Nothing inside of it, not even another present. All right, let's see if we can get in here. Hello? Oh, I am glitching everywhere. I got out of it, and no, you cannot get inside of the presents. That myth is busted, which means we only have a little bit left, so we're gonna get on to our 10th myth. Hope this is not the last, because I don't want to be banned. I would love to see my green board. Someone said, can you buy stuff from older updates? This might be able to relate to Christmas, but let's check. I mean, I'm not sure. These technically count as like older, but not even over 2 months. These have been here a long time, but you can always buy these. These technically aren't even over a month old, so I would not count these. Maybe this pack right here. Oh, wait. Oh, no, we've seen... Wait. There's elves. Can we buy the elves? Yes, you can buy stuff from older updates. Let's do a flashback, so they're not that old anymore, but I would still count it. You can only use this or this, and you can't use them both at the same... But you can't use them both at the same time. It just gets rid of everything. So maybe with a different cosmetic, since that one uses the elves. Let's try it. Oh. No, you can only have one holdable with that. So that myth is correct. It's not a myth because you can buy older cosmetics. It's only through flashbacks, so it's kind of correct and kind of incorrect. And now, onto our final and last myth. Why are you not subscribed? That's the wrong one again. You can fly with this train right here, which obviously if you hold on to it, you're gonna shrink down. But if we finally leave over here, instead of holding it, we're gonna hit it for a second and actually try to fly. Able to do this last year, let's try to whee! But if you go to a certain height, you just don't go so tiny like this, and now we're untiny. But along with this, we need to check what's inside of this tree right here. I completely forgot about that. So if you go extremely tiny and actually go into the slide, and we go inside of here, actually, you can't go inside of there. And you can't come outside of there either. You have to just kind of walk around it. Which is really weird because if you also look inside of it, right here, there's nothing inside of it. There's not even an end to the track. Stops where you can see it. This side extends out a little bit, but that's pretty much it. So I guess the last myth was for mini maps, and everything is right and wrong. You can go tiny and fly with it, but you can't get through that little place right there. I don't know what it's for. So there you have it. I'm not gonna get banned. That's a good amount of myths for this video. If you enjoyed all the myth busting, tell me down below what myth I should solve next. So make sure to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. Officially gonna be the end of the video. Goodbye. And that's it. Goodbye.
Dang it, dude. Are you really? I didn't. Rah. My name's Gov. Today, that's a funny looking thing you should do. Also, these are legal. I'm gonna mod it. See, I'm gonna mod it. I'm gonna be telling you guys about the 3 cosmetics that are really secret that no one knows about them. Well, actually, I don't know. You'll see later in the video why I'm in disguise also. There's one cosmetic that, you know, only people that are moderators have, and you're probably like, oh, it's a stick. No, it's a rock. Yeah, they don't even have it in game. It's not a secret cosmetic because it's, you know, it's in the Discord. You can only get it by being a moderator in the Gorilla Tag Discord. Well, why don't they have it in Gorilla Tag? That's pretty spooky, huh? Ooh. Seriously, I don't know why they have it. They don't have it in Gorilla Tag, and I don't know why the stick is in Gorilla Tag and the rock is in Discord. I don't know if they have meanings to that or if it's just the same difference, you know? Because the moderators have rocks and sticks, so like I don't know if like what they I don't know. So I'm excluding the you know, the slingshot that you get. You're and you know, it's supposed to be right here. Well, it was in Paintball, like when the Paintball came out. The rock would be a cool add-on to have. Imagine just, you know, you have a rock in your hand and like it. Well, no, you'd have to pull it off, and it'd be like this, and you just pull off. I guess maybe because they have the stick like that now, or do they not have the stick like that? I'm not sure. But imagine just seeing a moderator put a rock and like bash you in the head. Imagine if that's how it was, like how ban hammers are in like clones and ripoffs. The second one didn't get added. Now the second one I want to say is the watermelon head. No, it is. So in the Gorilla Tag Wikipedia, there is a thing. It says the watermelon. It says it wasn't added because of racism, but it would. Oh my god. Oh, hello. This is what it would look like. Kind of. I'm really bad at, you know, chroma keying it and trying to keyframe or blah 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 whatever. But yeah, why this wasn't added is because it said racism, and it might be racism, and I get it because, you know, people in this game are already racist enough. We don't need a watermelon head with a, you know what I'm getting at. You could have added other fruit heads, like maybe like a melon and stuff. Like that's still not even like, you know, bad. I mean, a watermelon, yes, because, you know, things and stuff, and you know, but like, listen, if you could add like a cantaloupe or a honeydew or something not as bad, that would have been amazing. Imagine walking in here and you just see like a just a fruit update. Everything here, and I mean, maybe they might open up this, and maybe they might open up like unreleased whoa, I totally forgot this was back here. They might open up like unreleased cosmetics that they haven't yet, and this might be where it is. The third one is the target. Now the target was supposed to be added in Gorilla Tag, and it was supposed to be with the Paintball update, along with the little thing they didn't add, the slingshot. But everyone talked about the slingshot. No one really talked about this one, and I'm just assuming and I'm hoping that they don't keep like adding things and removing it like this. It's like, what? Whoa. Look at that. There's like a dent in it. What? There's like a little crack in it. Did I never notice that? It goes all the way back. What? Oh, like, look right there. Anyways, this was supposed to be the Paintball update a long time ago, and they didn't add the Paintball update because, I don't know why. It doesn't even seem that bad, or like why they didn't add it. It was supposed to be like would have been a badge that you put right here, but I don't know. You would get buys and money from it anyways. So I have no clue why they didn't add like a rock cosmetic for the moderators. I don't know if that's a specific meaning, or even that thing that wasn't even released. Like both the slingshot also wasn't, and the target wasn't. So I don't know what was going on there. Also, speaking of updates, what do you guys think on the house update? Apparently, there's supposed to be a house update soon, which I don't know if that's because spring and spring cleaning and blah blah blah. So I can't tell you. I don't know. To prove to you guys that they are secret cosmetics. Today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into these public lobbies, right? I'm gonna be like, hey, yo, have you heard of, you know, the cosmetic? What's? Have you heard of the chicken leg? The chicken leg? Have you heard of the rock cosmetic? Have you heard of that? No. Have you? And if they say they have heard of it, they probably have. But if they heard of the watermelon one, they're lying. Hey, you! Hey, you're such a distinguished gentleman. Look at you.
Happening?
Whoa, what?
Hey, look at this guy.
What?
Unreleased sweater.
Yeah, what's up, Cup?
What the
Oh, deep?
fuck?
No. Deep has a deep voice.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, how'd you know it was me? Whoa, this guy just added no. Whoa, what? How did you do that?
Your name's Cub, and you have the high quality mic on, and I've met you before. So.
Dang it, this guy's a detective.
What the fuck
That-
happened to the little teddy?
Bro, I like that golden.
Oh, yeah,
I
look
like
at
that
this.
like red gold.
Look.
Thank
Cub,
you.
I changed the sound of my penguin.
Yeah. Dude, it's spinning. How did you get it to spin? Have you guys heard of the watermelon hat cosmetic? Where's the watermelon hat cosmetic?
GTT2 on it.
The watermelon hat?
By the way,
Well, you know what it is?
basically sand food with
Have you heard of the watermelon hat cosmetic?
Yes.
Yes, you have? Where? No, you haven't. What's the watermelon hat cosmetic? It's like a watermelon hat. His seagull, man. His seagull. That's a seagull.
Oh, you sold.
K9's better.
My Oculus volume's at max, so I can't hear shit. I love K9.
This guy's good. I have a question though. Do you know like the cosmetic? Like, what does the model have? What does the moderators have? The cosmetic the moderators have.
You're K9.
Stick. My arms.
What about the rock? Have you heard of the rock one? The rock?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, that cosmetic. The cosmetic that they have. Yeah. Yes, dude, that's my favorite, man. TNT, I have a question for you. Do you know the paintball update? Were you there during the paintball update?
Yeah.
Do you remember the target that was on your chest? That goes on your chest? That cosmetic?
Nemo? Yeah.
Did you get it? Did you buy it? How much was it? I totally forgot.
His name? Why was he doing that?
I think it was like 5,000, but I didn't buy it.
Ah, dang it.
Wait, no.
Hey, I got a question for any of you guys.
What the?
Hey, I have a question. Hey, you, yellow. I got a question for you. What is it? Zerdy. Okay, so, hey, you, were you here during the paintball update? Here during the paintball?
So, bro, yes or no? What should I use?
Did you buy the chest cosmetic that, you got? And it was like a target on your chest, right?
Galaxy.
Remember that?
No, I didn't. I couldn't afford it. I want mine.
Couldn't afford it. How much was it? Was it there? Was it during the update? What was it?
I think it was like 3,500.
Dang it. I must escape.
Red. What, is that rare?
As you can see, he lied. You don't know the cosmetic. Yeah, the stick. Do you know the rock cosmetic? Do you know the rock one? The rock?
It's a rock one? People say it, but it's not in the game yet. It's a badge. People also call it.
It's a rock badge? Is it really a badge?
Well, no. It's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a badge, but it's not in the game. There is an admin badge. So.
Oh, yeah, there is an admin badge. There's not an admin rock quotable though.
No, there's not.
People don't know. Maybe there it's a secret. Maybe it's a prank. Hey, you white.
Hey, wait, old man. Hey,
Do you know the watermelon head cosmetic? Watermelon hat cosmetic?
can you send me candy?
No. Do you know the watermelon hat cosmetic?
Sugar daddy. He my sugar daddy. Hey, red.
What?
Would you send me candy?
No, I can't. No, please.
Be my sugar daddy.
Listen, I can't be your sugar. Here's sugar. Here you go.
Alright, now it's gone.
Yo, click can you sell me candy for
Yo, come.
$2.50?
I know that name.
Who's that?
You were sneaky. I didn't even think you were.
Oh no.
You were sneaky.
No. This is Gorilla Tag's newest secret tunnel, and we have absolutely no idea what's inside of it. But today, this secret tunnel will be exposed, because I'm gonna figure out the secret behind this secret tunnel right here. And to do this, I'm gonna use multiple methods like escaping the map, taking the hoverboard to every map, and a bunch of glitches that I found. And the reason I'm doing this, because even Lemming said he doesn't know why it's there, and it's my job to figure it out. Told me if I can't figure out what's behind it, I'm gonna get banned. Obviously today, that's what I'm gonna be doing, breaking into that thing right there. And like we broke 400k subscribers, and now you have less time to claim your 500k OG ticket. With that said, first method, we have to go back into the skate park. Honestly, what if I could just walk through it? If it's supposed to be a door or tunnel, I should just be able to... Wait, whoa, I'm inside the tunnel. Okay, I'm just kidding, I'm right here. First thought is to use the hoverboards right here. Why can't I go extremely fast and face through it? This is gonna be a really bad idea. Here we go. No, I can't use the hoverboard to get through there. I wonder what else I could use to try to knock this down or get inside. So let's go to the mountains map, which makes sense because it's the only place with these snowballs left. Now that I got this snowball right here, okay, it worked once, so it should be able to work right there. Okay, that did not. Wait, remember to stick around because later in this video, not only am I going to open this secret tunnel, I also figured out how to get hoverboards in every map still. So just keep that in mind. So far, everything that I've tried hasn't really made sense. Next one will make complete sense. And that is just escaping the map. I'm going to go up, down here. Hopefully they didn't patch it, and they did not. All right, we need to go up. No! A little bit more speed this time, and go up. There we go. As long as we go... I keep losing a lot of speed, so maybe I need to go up higher. They really just didn't patch this, because I'm going so slow right now. There we go. And then up. See for a split second that I was inside the stump. Okay, maybe escaping the map that way isn't the best idea. That thing I did last time when the monkey blocks had the same exact symbol. It had a giant circle with an X in the middle. Also had a bunch of construction around. Hey, how do I get inside of here?
You have to open the door. You have to open the door.
Okay, I'll open the door.
Open the door, basement.
Before we open the door... That looks a lot better. He said open the door in basement, so we have to go all the way to city. Right behind here is the door. We're finally gonna figure it out. This video is so quick. Maybe we need to just walk down here. Hey, is there a secret tunnel from Hoverboard inside of here?
No, it's in forest.
Okay, well, I guess now we have to go to forest. Okay, these guys have to be playing a trick on me. Hey, is there a secret Hoverboard tunnel inside of here?
Yep.
Oh, where? Maybe I'm the only person that doesn't know what tunnel they're talking about.
Here, go down, and then you should end up. There should be a hoverboard on your back.
That's not what I'm talking about.
By the way, there's a secret room that's being built right now.
Can I get inside of it?
No, not yet.
Hey, how do I get inside of that tunnel over there?
You can't. Let's get one.
Okay, so we've tried basement, we've tried forest, and we tried even the hoverboard map. None of them helped me at all, so I have a different idea. Now you gotta get into the tunnel.
There's a person. What tunnel? What tunnel? Kick the ground. Oh my god.
Get into the tunnel.
The tunnel. What is this? What tunnel? That tunnel? Get in the tunnel. Punch the tunnel. I don't think it's working. I can't get in the tunnel.
Now I do know how to get the hoverboards in every single map, and I do know there's something behind the tunnel because I'm gonna get behind there. But for now, we're gonna try something different. Okay, I feel like we still need to escape the map. How do I escape the map? Do you know how to escape? Ah! Escape the map by chance?
Yeah, I do.
How? Did you do that?
I know canyons and...
Okay, the guy I just added is offline, so I can't even join him. Alright, let's try this again. Does anybody know how to escape the map?
Dude.
Okay, let's try this one last time. Hey, does anybody know how to escape the map?
I mean, I know you can up there.
Oh, this guy is so fast. Okay. Okay, he's definitely modding.
It's only hard because of the
What is that? Okay, maybe asking people isn't the best idea. So instead, we're just gonna do the hoverboard glitch. Change it all the way to casual. Now this is a brand new method, so I really don't know how to do it. All I know is we need to glitch the water to be inside this entire thing right here. This entire place needs to be filled with water. So the best way to do it is to go all the way to the bottom in here, crawl along the lowest points of the map, make it to inside of the hoverboard map. And once you do that, you should be able to walk freely, be water nowhere. And we're gonna have to try this again. The very bottom, we're gonna go ahead and jump quickly, crawl along the very bottom, make sure to stay low. It's taking forever. I don't know how long it should take, but I know we just need to go on the lowest points, like up here. Once we cross right here, we should be fine to go in here. Hopefully this worked, and it did not. So I kept going at it, trying it over and over and over again until I could finally get it. Water. Okay, go ahead and crawl. Get inside of hoverboard map. There should be water inside of... Okay, never mind. This is extremely hard to do because I'm tricking the maps to go together. So the game, it looks like I'm not leaving hoverboard at all, and I'm staying in forest, but I still get the hoverboard. What if there's a secret tunnel maybe inside of here, possibly? What if... Oh, that... I thought that was going to be a secret tunnel. Oh my goodness. This is exactly what you need to do. I can see behind the map. Look at that. Yeah, this is exactly what you need to do. That over there is the water that you need to do. And as you can see, it already went away. But look at that. You can see the secret tunnel and everything from here. Should pretty much work. It's kind of the same way you do the other one. I don't know if you have to spam it, but I do it anyways. I walk towards. If it worked, usually on Quest. I know on Quest and Steam. Now I know usually you'll be covered with water and nothing else in this map will be except the entrance. So let's see if it'll just work. So we're just gonna... That was not fast enough. When I mean fast, I mean really fast. So if you want to go ahead and glitch yourself, I said that one as well, but we need to... Oh, what the heck? I don't think it worked. Wait, it did. Yes, we have the hoverboard. What? And now I can use it in every single map. I can probably escape the map so easily with this. Oh my goodness. If the wind barrier didn't exist, this video would already be over. To use the hoverboard to escape somewhere. Okay, what would be the best map to escape using the hoverboard? I don't think forest is good because the wind barrier. What about the mountains map? Okay, wait. Let's see if it even works on the ice. Control it. You can't control it on the ice. We can go up really fast up this way. Here, glide on the wall and almost get out. We go all the way fast down here and we ramp up off this. Oh, that was close. I thought we were gonna go a lot farther. We should be able to go so fast that we can just wall ride up everything fast, so we can just launch up the wall and just wall ride it. Oh my goodness, there's also a wind barrier. We just got so close to escaping the map, and since all the speed glitches are patched with this, it's pretty unfortunate. So we tried forest, mountains, and they're both no. City is also a no. Hey, what about metro? There's a lot of places I can launch and probably get out of the map, like this. Oh, never mind. Got not only there, there's also a wind barrier. So this is probably going to be a fail. Just going to launch up here and oh my goodness. We went nowhere. What if I launch right from here? Oh, that was so close. Oh, no, I was so close. You can even see the swamp water. So maybe I don't know, but other people actually do. You know how I can escape the map with this hoverboard?
No. Wait, what? How do you do that?
Does anyone know how I can escape with this hoverboard?
The map. I don't know their name.
Seems like everybody's just too amazed that I have the hoverboard to even care that I'm having to get out of the map. Barely a wind barrier right about here, so we should launch out. And oh, and there's a wind barrier. But what about the magma arena right here? I could see the map from it, so maybe I can escape this and get all the way over there and get in here. All right, I have this. Move with the hoverboard. Oh, this is cheating. Look at this. I can score a goal. Okay, I don't think it works, so we're just gonna get out of here. Now, I have no idea of what map I can escape or even try to get all the way over there to even see what's behind the secret tunnel. But I will get behind there. We need to try a couple more maps. But looking behind here, if I came all the way over here, you will notice it's really glitchy. I don't know what's going on with the side of forest, but look at that. There's like a big thing right here, and it's just glitching out. This is not what I meant to do exactly, but I don't know where I just ended up with my hoverboard. Wait, where's even the skate park at? Why is it all filled with water? What is going on? All right, we're just gonna go ahead and get out of here. Oh, wait, this is going towards forest. This is so weird. Look at that. Hoverboard. The hoverboard is just gone. The entire map is gone. What? Okay, I'm gonna restart my game and do the glitch correctly this time. Okay, I'm outside the map right now, and I escaped by going through, well, the thing over there. A random thing right here. Look at this. It's just a totally random X that's just chilling here. And you can only see it from one side. It's super strange. You can only see that, and you can even still see the thing right over there. Look at the secret tunnel. And I did this by doing this thing I said I would do, but there was a couple of steps that I didn't want to show because I don't want people to abuse this glitch and be able to just always be inside here and not be able to be tagged. I launched from all the way over there inside the magma arena all the way over here. Hopefully I'll be behind the wall and I can figure out what is behind that secret tunnel. So let's go do it again. And this is how I figured this out. Pretty much you launch all the way down here, you hit this, and you're able to go along the edge. Also, there's that weird volcano looking thing, which I've never seen that in the game. I keep going along the edge. Make sure not to go inside. We're not going to use a hoverboard because we will probably fling ourselves out of the map. Here we go. There's it right there. Wait. Okay, are you guys ready to see what's behind the tunnel? Here we go. And we're going to get behind the tunnel with nothing? Wait, what? There's nothing, but there's even red spots. Wait. That's so weird. You look directly behind it, there's just this red little circle thing. So the tunnel's right about here, and this is just reflecting, I guess, the X. The second time we found a hint about a new map, well, we saw the thing over there and this right here, which is all red. But if you notice, the X is extremely close to it, and look at this. There's little red stuff on the ground. The thing sitting on the map I couldn't touch, which is pretty weird because I could touch the other one for monkey blocks. But unfortunately, as always, there's nothing behind the map. If you enjoyed me suffering while trying to get to here, more than what's going to be in there, because we saw a little light, and that's the second time we found a hint at what it could be. But if you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me what you think is going to be behind this tunnel. Personally, I think go-karting or race game mode still. And that's going to be it. Goodbye, guys. I got into this secret door right here. Before I tell you what's behind it, I need to tell you why I want to know what's behind it. One day I was just looking at the construction. This looks really familiar. But thinking that, I have no idea where I've seen this thing before. So today, trying to get out of the map, using glitches, and abusing
All the bugs I can find in the game.
No, Doug, come on, I didn't mean you. Because there's something absolutely crazy inside of there. How I know this is I was told by a strange man in this back alley. I walked inside of a smelly alleyway, and some weird guy told me there was something behind that tunnel. Okay, I think that's what he said. Kind of like there's something for you hitting the subscribe button. It's your OG ticket. So please consider hitting the subscribe button. So now let's finally get on to the first one, which is, well, escaping the map. Okay, this might be a little harder than I feel like I'm getting better at the game, so let's just 1, 2, 3. Oh, no! Alright, that was pretty close, but I feel like we can get closer. And I, in fact, did not get closer. Every time I tried, I failed every single time. Why do I keep doing this? Okay, this is the next plan. There's this brand new game mode called Guardian. It allows you to hit a moon and go massive. The only problem is, I kind of have to fight for it. You just have to wait for it to turn red. Hit it. Come on. Oh, I got it. We're getting out of the map. I got it. I'm out of the map. Okay, so now all I need to do is jump outside the map and find out how to get to city. Come on. Come on. No, I'm tiny again. Now I'm all the way in tutorial and I can't do anything else. Okay, as you can see, that did not work at all. But I'm not done with using the Guardian game mode. You see, if I hop into a private lobby, inside of the new game mode, there's a moon just for me. And we should just be able to get out the map. Okay, here we go. Boom. Now we just have to get over this wall right here, which there seems to be a slight issue. There's a wind barrier all the way at the top. Okay, maybe if we go this way. No, what? No. Why did it do that? Okay, well, I guess the Guardian just doesn't work. We'll get back to it later, but now I'm gonna see if anybody in the community knows how. Okay, all I need to do is get behind that door. Do you know how to get behind that door over there?
Why?
You can even do that?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. He's trying to get in. He's trying to glitch in. Come on.
No, there's no way to do that.
Let me try to glitch in. Hold on. That did not work. Such a good idea. Okay, here I go. Tunnels to my right. And we're gonna try to... Come on. No. I'm stuck. Help me, I'm stuck. I'm stuck farther in here. Help me. That didn't work, but we can try this one more time.
Hello? Do you know how to get into that secret tunnel?
Come. Please.
Okay, let's try this one more time. Anybody know how to get into that secret tunnel over there?
Secret tunnel? I think Lemming's gonna make it in like a new. Oh, by the way, are you Cub? Yeah, you sound exactly like Cub.
What the heck? He just... What?
Did Lemming fix them or
Wait, what?
properly? There's nothing back there, but
Oh, there's actually nothing. What is happening? What the heck is happening? Uh-oh. He just went through the floor and some guy just froze everybody. Alright, it's not a good idea to ask the community. So I feel like we should try some glitches. Probably the only way we can get back there. What? And me not being very smart, I don't know any glitches. Except one. Okay, from what I remember, we need to go to Mark the Shark and press our home button. I really want to know what's behind the tunnel. Finally gonna figure this out. Now once we grab him, we just need to look up and... Oh, maybe he needs to be near the surface. Alright, launch. One more try. And launch. Now that also failed, I just was gonna give up. I can't give up because I promised you guys to show you what's behind that door. So we're gonna go back to the Guardian game mode and try to escape. Okay, we definitely could just hop out right about here. Oh. No. What? Come on. No. As the Guardian, the wind barrier seems a lot bigger than it usually is. Okay, we're gonna need someone to become giant as well and throw me out of the map. So that's why I asked one of my friends to help me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is taking way too long. Is he even gonna join? Finally. Now he's gonna help and throw me. Where are you going? All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to throw me
I like picking people up.
No, stay away from me. Get away. Beat you to city. No. Where you at? Where'd you go? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, stay away. Could you just punch it? Why did you fall off the map? Hey guys, I actually have something to admit. That was my best idea and it and I didn't get a good enough look at it. What? What the heck? Okay, that's it. Hinting at the map. I mean, I definitely got into it early, but not late enough for them to release anything. So unfortunately, that sucks, and this is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below my favorite game mode is and your favorite game mode. Mine right now is Guardian, but that's it. Unfortunately, there's nothing behind there, but I will get into it again when there is something.